Hello, today we have a game between two pretty well-known players. In the yellow playing as Goths, we have Carlos Ferdinand, which is he's a pretty good infantry player. He likes to use infantry a lot, especially his man-at-arms, almost always goes for a man-at-arm rush, which is pretty interesting. I really like watching some of these games. Especially on Arabia, because most of the Arabia games, they go up to feudal age at about 22 population, and they get out either scouts or they get out archers and they go for crossbowmen, and depending on who they are, they either continue with crossbowmen or they go for cavalry archers. But we have Carlos Ferdinand actually playing as Goss, and knowing his games, he likes to use his infantry a lot, and he's an expert at it, probably one of the best. Let's just take a look at his town center and his town at that, having a forward gold over here and another forward gold over here. Not very optimum, having two forward golds. He probably would want to forward using this. I can't see anything otherwise. Having a forward stone and another forward stone over here, which is also pretty bad. His wood's in an okay location, being close to his town center. Having two woods close to his town center, so he can make a secondary wood, which is pretty good, and both within walling range if he actually decides to wall. So we have in blue playing another infantry civ, I think, yeah, Japanese. Matty's playing as Japanese, and well, he's just off the bat, his town looks way better. I mean, there's a back stone over here, building a house. I thought that was a mining camp on the stone. That would have been really weird. Having another forward stone over here, which is pretty far away from his town center, but nothing too much of a problem. Having a forward gold over here and the forward gold over here, but they're both covered by either forest or cliff, which is bad. However, he does have a back gold over here, not a forward gold, if I did say forward gold, and that's going to be pretty good. He can wall off over here and probably wall off towards his town center and stop any harassment onto this gold. So we have them both. Can he claim this scout? No, he cannot claim this scout. Probably wasn't paying too much attention, or probably didn't give a crap. Anyway, so yeah, we just have them both in 20 population. Let's see, is he going for a militia rush? No, going straight to feudal age, I think. On 21 population, there's a bit of a lag. Oh wait, I am actually scouting Matty. I'm not scouting Carlos Ferdinand, who's going up on 21 population, and not going for a militia rush. In another lumber camp. Both of the lumber camps going on the same lumber, having a secondary lumber here. Maybe if he did a lumber camp over here, it would have been better. Maybe easier to wall off as well if he really needed a quick wall off. Almost not claiming that in time. Having a lot of people on wood. Probably wanting to get up. He's getting up a barracks now. I don't know if he's going to go for archers or what. Having a barracks up, still on 21 population. Matty on 22 population, going up, and he's going to be up afterwards. He'd probably want to start making militia now if he actually goes for militia. Walling off, or beginning to wall off over here, which is pretty good. Ooh, walling off over here. That's weird. Yeah, going up with militia now. He should have really went up beforehand. Maybe had them out so he can actually send them over to Matty, because by the time he gets the militia, because they're pretty slow, by the time he gets them over to the enemy's town center, Matty would have probably already gotten out whatever he's actually planning to get out, which is, I don't know, is Matty going for militia as well? Yeah, he's going for militia as well, knowing that it's going to be a complete infantry rush. Has actually walled off out his deer, so if Carlos Ferdinand actually goes forward, he might be able to claim this deer. Having a scout in, scouting the area, sees the barracks, and no militia rush just yet. Carlos, is he going up to man-at-arms? No, still pumping out militia. So we just forward this up a bit because, you know, it slows down because of fraps. Might be able to claim this villager over here, trying to get the upper hill on it. A full stop there by Carlos Ferdinand, don't know why. Sending over some militia as well, which is optimum. Putting up some man-at-arms. Actually, he's going up for man-at-arms. Might be able to harass a bit. I mean, this part is pretty open, and usually the man-at-arms are good at harassing the people on the berries. I mean, berries are pretty hard to wall off. Actually taking the man-at-arms out of place, and we'll probably be able to kill off one or two villagers if he gets a chance. Actually, let's just see his micro now of man-at-arms killing off. Ooh, nice, very nice. Very nice by Carlos, actually killing off a lot of units. Getting up to, will he be able to kill off? Yes, very easily, and I think this might be GG off the bat. He's almost 100 points in the lead right now. Actually, I wouldn't put it past Matty to actually come back from here. I mean, as we know, the Japanese infantry, nothing really compares to them. Yeah. So small villagers attacking the infantry, but he's going to be able to claim another villager here, is he? No, not claiming any other villager. And Carlos Ferdinand, I don't know what happened to the scores. Yeah, Carlos Ferdinand almost 300 points in the lead. The scores were frozen beforehand. And yeah, he's actually developed a pretty good lead. Taking out a blacksmith, not looking at taking out any archery ranges whatsoever. Being pop capped as well. Matty, on the other hand, 29 population. Carlos Ferdinand on 39. So Carlos Ferdinand, even though he is pop capped, he's able to actually mess up a lot of people building watchtowers around his base, because you know he can, and because all his resources, or his valuable resources, are pretty forward, and he really needs to get out that castle. Usually a very used tactic is forward castling on Arabia. Forward castling on Arabia is pretty good, I believe, because there is a lot of flatland, and at the same time there's a lot of hills. So if you scout out your enemy base and there's a lot of hills, you can pretty effectively put up a castle on the hill and stop him from actually gaining advantage over there. So we have a pretty decent wall off by Matty. Forward this a bit so we can see what happens now. Some archers coming out by Matty as well. No upgrades on the archers, no upgrades on the man-at-arms. How are the man-at-arms from Carlos looking? Well, they have one armor upgrade, which is pretty good. He should go forward with some villages, maybe actually build barracks over here, because the man-at-arms are pretty slow, and man-at-arms are going to get annihilated by this. So many archers, completely ignoring the skirmishes because he can, and going straight for the archers. But as we say, man-at-arms are very, very cheap. Like, they're pretty cheap, but they're pretty slow. That's the only problem. Having more man-at-arms over here, and this is going a bit too fast, but look at all the man-at-arms he is messing up, and this is why I like watching Carlos. He messes up so many man-at-arms, and it's just so entertaining to watch, having 3 barracks out, being on 60 population, Matty on 47 population. And well, look at this army over here. If he gets in, completely ignoring this tiny army, will probably get humiliated by these man-at-arms. They'll probably want to retreat right now. Does he have the... He should really get the attack advantage, maybe. How's Matty looking? Matty is looking closer to the castle age, but look, he's inside the base as well now. Messing up a lot of man-at-arms, destroying the archers. The man-at-arms will probably... No, actually destroying the archers pretty effectively, which is pretty good. Having more man-at-arms just rushing in. It's like watching Hardest, you know, on computer play, with all this man-at-arms just rushing in. But usually they rush in after a castle age. So right now he's completely dismantled Matty, and Matty resigning out there. Very nice gameplay by Carlos Ferdinand. Very entertaining. Very nice militia rush, and very effective on such a bad map. I mean, I thought off the bat he was going to lose. Even Japanese having a pretty good advantage in infantry, I thought he was actually going to lose, but look at this. Wow, what a game. Anyway, I'll see you in the other games.